Hello, Taurus. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it. Let's see what kind of weekend you're going to have. Let's see what kind of weekend you're going to have. Let's see what kind of weekend you are going to have. Let's see what kind of weekend you're going to have. All right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So, Nine of Pentacles. So, financial independence, right? Financial independence with something. Somebody's gonna be financially independent. It's like you may have been under some kind of an agreement with something. It's a Virgo involved in something, but somebody is going to be independent financially of something. Here we have Taurus. So maybe you're under some kind of contract or some kind of an agreement. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles here, where somebody could, like I said, they're down to earth. You could have Virgo on your birth chart, down to earth, relatable. But so you went down some kind of a rabbit hole. You see this white rabbit here, which you'll see like in the Matrix. You also see it in Alice in Wonderland. Somebody kind of sort of bought into something that would have left you uncovered and unprotected. So I don't know who that's for. Something would have left you uncovered and unprotected. And so you want to remain financially independent. You want to, again, have you're down to earth, you're relatable, but you don't want to be in a situation where you have the title but no authority, if that makes any sense. It's like, because I see somebody getting some kind of increase or raise. But what Source is trying to do is inspire you to speak up. Here's the Page of Wands here. When you feel like you're dealing with people who are being shady towards you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, like, oh, here, sign this contract, but then you don't know what it is, and they'll leave you uncovered and unprotected. Source is trying to get somebody to be more meticulous and pay more attention to detail. Here we also have the Four of Swords here, so that you can finally get some rest. Here we also have the Queen of Wands, because I feel like somebody was really, really determined to do something to be able to to be able to roast you about it later, whoever this energy is. Could be a Leo involved in something. They could have Leo and Virgo somewhere in their birth chart, but somebody was really, really determined to be able to roast you about something later. And so something is going to cause you to learn how to analyze things and stay away from other people's drama. That's what this is. It's like, I don't know if y'all have two friends that's the Zodiac sign or whatever, but somebody drank the Kool-Aid, went down this rabbit hole of something. And again, Source is saying, and entered into some kind of an agreement and may not have known that you were bound to something, right? You may not have you didn't realize that you were bound by something. You were inspired by something and was somehow bound to something. So Source is saying it's time to detach from certain energies altogether. It's time to just detach, because being bound to something is like, like I said, like being under contract, a soul contract with somebody. So whoever these energies are, like I said, they were working together. There's two energies that were working together to leave you uncovered and leave you unprotected. So it could have been an earth sign and a fire sign working together to keep you uncovered and leave you uncovered and unprotected. So here we have the Ten of Cups here. And so what you're looking for are more sacred bonds where you feel safe around people and they feel safe around you. It's just not like collecting, past history and just using it later on over somebody's head. This is what you want to move toward, and this is what's coming your way. A sacred bond with someone. And so this is what's important to you, is like, well, you don't have to, if you read the fine print or take your time, you need some time to kind of sort of read everything and pay attention, be patient, then they're going to give you time to be patient. It's not a rush situation in business, or it's not a rush situation in love. And part of it is, again, they have to be financially independent. That's first and foremost. They have to be financially independent. Not a whole bunch of bills all over the place, and the next thing you know, you buy into something and now you left uncovered and unprotected. Y'all know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's not gender specific. It's whoever. You going into business with somebody, you didn't read the fine print. You just looking at the physical. This is like I said, if you're just looking at the physical and a person says, oh, they financially independent, and you don't go do the research to find out if somebody, then guess what? It's going to leave you uncovered and unprotected. All you have is a title and no authority. You just feel like you just lost your power. Because now all your money is being burned up because somebody is just, they told you they were financially independent and they really weren't, right? Or in the workplace, you have a title and a position. That's great, yay, but your employees actually make more than you do because you're capped out at whatever salary. You can't make overtime, no nothing. And if it comes down to making some decisions, you be left naked and uncovered. No authority whatsoever. So Source is really trying to get you to tap into your divine feminine energy and not just look at the outer shell. Not just look at the outer shell. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to be moving on from something. Finally moving on from some kind of disappointment that you've been holding on to for. It's a depth of emotions you've been holding on to for a long time. Because when you were around hurt people who hurt other people and they don't reach down and help lift people up, and you're just trying to be patient and find out something. That's why I said when Pluto was retrograde, it went station direct on the 12th. If you're watching the video on the 12th of October, those people who are obsessed with something won't see something else come up behind them. They won't even see it coming. They won't even see the tower fall, So Source is saying to you, you want to be in spaces where the outside matches the inside. It looks harmonious on the outside, whether y'all out together or whether y'all in the house, y'all are in sync with each other, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like somebody brought into something physical. Somebody brought into something physical. Dealing with hurt people who hurt people. So here we have the Two of Wands here. I feel like you're going to be going on the trip, traveling. Some kind of travel is happening here. Congratulations. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, whatever you're traveling to, you're going to focus on energies that are financially independent, not just saying that they are, and this is not all about money, of course, but it looks like you've invested enough in yourself for you to be financially independent, so that you're not left naked and uncovered. And so I feel like somebody's signing a new lease. Yeah, you could be signing a whole new lease, or just on life in general, just signing a whole new lease. So congratulations. So yeah, here we have the Star card. So some kind of a new agreement or something is happening here. So here we have the Six of Cups here. Yeah. And you're moving on in childlike faith. You're moving forward in childlike faith. Something nostalgic to you. It's just going to remind you of something from the past when they were happier days, possibly. With someone before all the nightmares. Yep. Nine of Swords. So somebody is just now waking up from their own nightmares, that you've been invoking. And when I say that, it's because the more talk about, a lot of people don't realize they are what you're creating a reality. Whatever you're talking about, you're creating that reality. So if Source is saying stop talking about somebody and you can't stop yourself, you're actually bringing something back to life. You're bringing it in your house, you're bringing it in your car, you're bringing it everywhere. And that's how it sneaks up on people. Here we have the King of Pentacles, and when you say, I know all this, I know this about them, I know that about them, I've been knowing them longer than anybody else, you're actually and if it's dark energy, you're invoking a nightmare. So a whole new, especially if you're saying, they're wolf in sheep's clothing and all of this other stuff, and I've been knowing them for years. You just talking. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It's invoking a spirit. So I feel like somebody's going to start getting out, being motivated to travel and find your own light. Here we have the Five of Swords here. Yeah, so there were some energies that were saying that you are hostile in your delivery, argumentative in some way, shape, form, or fashion, whoever these energies are. But Source is saying you're waking up from your own nightmares and learning how to take a leap of faith. So every now and then, it'll feel like a bait and switch in your spirit, like, because you all are such a very patient sign, Taurus. You'll feel like, okay, I need to invest more time. I need to invest more time. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. I need to invest more time. But what's getting ready to happen when you're operating this symbolizes hope, and bliss and optimism, right? Moving forward in terms of your own purpose, you're going to go and invest more time in yourself, like talking about in your prayer life. So show me what I'm not seeing faster, so that I don't spend so much time investing in romantic relationships that I'm not, and I'm operating in childlike faith, that I don't see something else come up behind me and sneak up behind me, then I'm like, oh my God, I never saw that coming. That I literally have a wolf laying right next to me or sitting right next to me and I don't even see it. I never saw it coming because I was so busy talking about something else that I'm invoking that nightmare. I didn't even see this thing coming. And we know that those are apex predators. So here we have the Sun card. So I definitely feel like the Sun is a star as well, right? So Source is saying to you, everybody has a Sun/star sign. So whatever is your purpose, you're going to be focusing, like laser focused on your purpose to become a better human being, and by investing in yourselves and investing in your prayer life. That's what somebody's going to be doing. So that you don't feel like you have to spend years and years and years, like I've invested all these years in something and I still couldn't see something. So, and you all are an incredibly smart sign, so you already know that. Let's close this out. Yeah. I couldn't see my own light. I couldn't see my own purpose. It was right there in front of me. People kept showing me this. They see their purpose. I have a purpose too, and couldn't see a wolf that was sitting right next to somebody. So, yep, Knight of Wands here. Couldn't see somebody's ruthlessness that was sitting right next to them. Somebody has Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their birth chart. Yeah, somebody has. And remember, there's more than one star in the sky. That's more than one. Everybody has a star. Everybody has their own star to follow. Okay, yeah, so what I was saying before is that there's more than one star shining in the sky, but Source is saying to you, when you are around energies, and this is how somebody's going to help, this is how you're going to kind of know when they want your whole life to revolve around them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether you're dating somebody, whatever it is, they want your whole life to revolve around them. So you're finding your light. You're finding your light. You're finding your star. You're finding your purpose. Somebody is moving on from something. So something is going to feel like it's home to you. It's going to feel like a homecoming for you, like in terms of like dating, or feeling like it's like a person who feel like you feel safe with them. So that's what's coming your way, Taurus. That's what's coming your way. A new and exuberant love for somebody is coming somebody's way. You're going to feel like it just feels like home for you, right? So remember, time is relative. So you could already be with your person. You could be about to meet your person, or that could be down the line. But this is where you want to physically put them together, like you're building a person. Like, what does that person look like on the outside, but also what they have the same spirit as you. They will invest a lot of time, their prayer life, they pray, they're incredibly smart. You feel safe and protected around them, vice versa. Some people will never tell your business. Some people will never ever tell your business. Your secret or whatever it is safe with them. And then you have some people who will. So yeah, some people who will. So some people will get it. Some people will, get it. But again, that's what I'm seeing coming across your path, right? Some people, you don't feel like it's a sacred bond at all. You just feel like as soon as you're away from them, they're going to go race and tell everything they know about you. And some people, you never hear anything coming back. But you'll never know that the longer you stay around people and you feel like, okay, well, I got to keep these. I've known these people the longest. You're starting to see a lot of people put things on social media, Taurus, about it's not about how long you've known people, the people that you've known the longest. It's, you know, people who are also growing. They're on your frequency. So, yeah. So don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. Don't look back. Listen to your inner voice. Yeah. So, your enemy's playing backfire. So, enemy is the devil. That's the only enemy is the devil. So, love up on yourselves more. Make a list of pros and cons of whatever this new energy coming into your life, but you definitely leave some energies behind. You have a whole new attitude. It's time to do a third eye chakra cleanse. Somebody is amongst incubi and succubi, right? Somebody's amongst incubi and succubi. And so you could be dealing with whoever it is. They could I'm going to just use the word celebrity in this case because usually, well, everybody is celebrated for something. But when I say star, I'm not talking about celebrity, just so we're crystal clear. I'm talking about everybody has a star/sun sign, right? Like if you're watching this video, you're probably a Taurus. It's your star/sun sign. Just like everybody has a moon, rising, Venus, or whatever. But somebody that you know wants stardom so bad, they want to be a celebrity so bad, they may be hanging out with other celebrities, and they to a point where they will leave you uncovered and leave you unprotected. Wealth is within your reach as well, right? Yeah. And so be patient. The answers are coming. You made a positive impact on them. You are protected and loved. Somebody who could be like hanging out with celebrities, who could be lying on you or still telling lies about you. I feel like somebody has been looking in the wrong direction, right? Again, star does not mean celebrity, right? It means, people know their purpose, so they may not be as popular as some people think, that they are. But either or, sources saying if you have any people that you know who are, a celebrity, or they're on that path of trying, whatever their life they create, on their path of trying to create, and will do anything to become a celebrity. Sources saying those are the energies you need to watch out for. So I don't know who that part is for, but those are the energies you need to watch out for. Whoever will do anything to become a celebrity. It's not a geographical place where a person moved, because that doesn't say that somebody wants to be a celebrity. People move everywhere all the time. But here we have freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. That's what I'm trying to tell somebody. It's like, long as you're talking about somebody, you are still bound to that energy. You're still bound to that energy. It's like you're putting a dark spell on yourself. And you're blocking your own, blocking your own blessings. Blocking your own blessings. So, soul baby. Yep, soul baby. So, this is where somebody is going through a rebirth of sorts. You're going through your own rebirth and just signing your own contract with self. With self. Your own soul contract with self. You're no longer just attracted to just the physical. They have to be the same spirit. Like y'all have to have the same, like I said, the same spirit. Right? Yep, can't be just that. Can't be just that. Because the more and more you talk about that, so it's saying you're only invoking a nightmare, and you won't see whatever you just come. You won't even see it. It'll sneak up on you like you just did. Like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. I never saw that. Never saw that one coming. So, show the world the real you, right? That you're a humanitarian. That's right. Show the world the real you, that you are really a humanitarian. So, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye.